So didn't want to waste the fire completely. So what I did was I had an old rag out here, and I cut off a bunch of chunks off of it and threw them in the BB can. Of course, put a hole in the top. And let's see how my charcloth turned out. I threw this in the fire, and after a while, I dragged it back out. So here's a piece right here. I don't have a, what do they call that, fire steel? All I have is my ferro rod, so what I figured I'd do is throw a spark from the ferro rod on it and see what happens. Let me see if I can do it the opposite direction so you can really see it. And there you go. Hopefully you can see that. My charcloth is a success. I'm very happy. Ooh. So yeah. Very, very happy. Look at that. That really lit up just from that strike from the ferro rod. Good. Good to know. I might do that every time. I have lots of fires during the summer because I have to burn brush and stuff. And maybe I'll make a tin every time and throw it in there. I'd have tons of it. With a bunch of squares from that towel right there, which is what I used the first time. See? And I'm going to go out there and put it back in the fire because there's some nice coals going out there right now. That's the part of my fire that's left from earlier. And it is, I can tell you, it's very, very hot. And there we go, it's smoking already down there. Let me get out of the... Let's see if I can show you. And there you go. It's going to work out good. What a beautiful day. It's got to be in the 60s already. I got up early this morning, 5:30, opened up the window, and I said, oh my God, what a wonderful day. It was already about 50. I don't even know what time it is now. I've been busy cutting down the shrubs and the trees. Had a mountain about that high full of brush, and I burned it. And threw a couple of dry pieces of wood on there because the brush was green, and I didn't want to risk it not burning, so I had to throw a couple of dry pieces of wood, which is basically what's left right now. But whew, that's about it for me today. My head cold is kicking my butt again. Still got the tree, the apple tree and the pear tree to trim back. I'm gonna have to get my son to help me with that because they're really tall. The successes. So I did another tin full of charcloth, and I just brought it in, and right there's that batch, and here's the other two batches. I'm on my third. That's my third batch, and this one was really quite a bit was in there. I stuffed it full, and this is my type of luck. I set it here. I opened up the tin. I took it out. I said, "Oh, that turned out good." Set it down, and the next thing I know, I saw smoke. Yeah. The bottom half, I quick grabbed it and peeled off the top half, which I was able to salvage, but it was too late for, the bottom half, which was, I don't know how many pieces it was. Some of the scrapings from the ferro rod was still sitting here, which, if you look real carefully, there's, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, the focus is, there's a little bit of glitter. Yeah, it's not going to do it. On the counter right here, it's some of the shavings from that ferro rod. It actually ignited the charcloth because I set it there and it caught on fire. So quick, I threw it on the ground and tried to stomp it out, try to save it. It was too late. It went up really fast. So there's part of my charcloth. So I'm going to make another batch, and then I'm going to be done for today. That'll be the fourth batch, and then I have enough to give to my son and any friends if I want to send some. So that was why I did so much of it. Figured as long as I'm having the fire and it's all working good today, I'd keep making it, except for that little mishap that I just had.